Comebacks I've used for when my bullies told me I have no riz. These ones were good, let's get it going. Me? No riz? Okay. Hey, what's your favorite color? No, f that. 10 p.m. tonight? Alright, sounds like a plan.
You just felt that, didn't you? That visceral, squirming feeling in your chest. The heat rising to the surface of your face, even though it's not even happening to you. The almost magnetic pull to look away, paired with the utter inability to actually do it. This is cringe, and it's a psychological phenomenon far more complex than simple laughter or secondhand embarrassment. While regular embarrassment is personal, we mess up our big work speech, or our name gets called out wrong in class, cringe is empathetic. It's a specific, almost painful type of social anxiety we experience from the safety of the audience, triggered when we witness someone else, often unknowingly, violate an unspoken social contract. Scientists have a name for this. They call it empathetic embarrassment, or vicarious embarrassment. It's the brain's brilliant and often utterly miserable way of practicing social survival. It's our primal instinct screaming, "That could be you. Don't make that mistake. Learn from them." So today, we're not just watching a compilation. We're launching a full-scale investigation. We're breaking down the raw, fascinating science of that cringe reaction, from the neurons firing in your brain to the ancient social programming in your DNA, all using the most potent, most effective examples the internet has to offer. Where does this feeling come from? Why does it physically hurt? And perhaps most importantly, why is it so incredibly addictive to watch? To truly understand this reaction, we need to break it down to its core. The experience of cringe isn't just one thing that happened in your mind. It's a collision of two powerful forces. The first is biological, hardwired into your very neurology. The second is sociological, etched into you by thousands of years of human evolution. Let's start with the immediate physical reaction. This is governed by some of the most fascinating cells in your brain, mirror neurons. Mirror neurons were discovered in the ventral premotor cortex, area F5, of macaque monkeys at the Università degli Studi di Parma in Italy.
Università degli Studi di Parma.
Apologies, I definitely butchered that. Mirror neurons fire in two identical ways. First, when you perform a specific action, and second, when you see someone else perform that exact same action. So when you watch someone take a spectacular spill down a flight of stairs, your brain doesn't just process the visual information. For a split second, your motor cortex simulates the action. Your neurons are firing almost as if it's your body losing balance, your arms flailing, and your face meeting the floor. This isn't just about physical acts. It extends to social and emotional cues. When you witness someone else's confidence shatter in real time, you don't just see their embarrassment, you feel it. Your brain is quite literally telling you, that is you. That is your experience. This neural mirroring is the biological bedrock of empathy and the engine of vicarious embarrassment. But the story doesn't end in the brain. This biological signal is then sent to a deeper, older part of your psyche for evaluation. And that part is obsessed with one thing: social survival. For the vast majority of human history, being ostracized from the group wasn't just lonely, it was a death sentence. You relied on the tribe for food, protection, and reproduction. Because of this, we evolved a hypersensitive alarm system for social threats. This alarm system is programmed by an invisible rulebook of social norms, the do's and don'ts that keep a group functioning smoothly. We internalize these rules so deeply we often don't even know we know them until someone breaks them. And that's what's happening when you cringe. That person on screen, often blissfully unaware, is violating a fundamental rule from the tribe's playbook, and your internal alarm bells are screaming. The intense discomfort you feel is a form of empathetic panic, a deep-seated fear that their violation could threaten the group's stability and, by extension, your safety within it. Your cringe reaction is your brain's ancient social operating system kicking into overdrive, running a simulation of the social fallout and desperately trying to prevent you from making the same catastrophic error. It's your instinct screaming, social threat detected. Learn from this. Do not emulate. Compliance ensures survival. So the perfect cringe moment is the trigger for this powerful psychological cocktail. Your mirror neurons forcing you to simulate the failure, immediately followed by your social survival instinct panicking about the consequences. So where does this leave us? Stuck between a mirror neuron and a hard place. It's easy to see this cringe reaction as negative, a flaw in our programming. But what if we've been looking at it wrong? What if this squirming, heart-sinking, looking away feeling isn't a bug in the human experience, but a hidden feature? Think about it. This reaction requires a profound innate connection to others. It requires empathy, the ability to step into someone else's emotional shoes, even if we don't want to be there. It requires a shared social contract, a collective understanding of how we're all supposed to behave to get along. And when the moment passes, when we realize no one is truly hurt, that empathy and that shared understanding don't just vanish, they transform. They become the foundation of laughter and connection. That collective sigh of relief, that burst of laughter in a movie theater, the like on a viral fail video. It's a signal. It's us saying to each other, I saw that too. I felt that too. We're in this together. So the next time you feel that familiar cringe, that sudden rise in temperature, that urge to hide behind your hands, don't fight it. Lean into it. Thank your weird, wonderful brain. Thank your ancient ancestors. It's not just awkwardness. It's your neurology reminding you that you're connected. It's your primal instinct to belong. It's the uncomfortable, hilarious, and beautiful glue that reminds us we're all part of the same tribe, just trying to navigate the same absurd, unpredictable world without face planting too often.
You just watched my first ever YouTube video, so hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, because why not? It's free, helps me out a bunch, especially since I only have 300 subscribers at the time of recording. And yeah, stay keen.